Okay, for those of you who don't know, I'm Cleeton, and to my immediate left is Nick Pellman, and my far left is Christy Idleman. And recently we had a chance to make a film about cyberbullying, raising awareness for cyberbullying for the No Bull Challenge. And I have some very exciting news today. We just found out we made the top 15. Yay! So, they actually they're just finding out about it, Nick and Christy are. We have some guests who want to say congratulations. So I'll let you guys take over. This is Logan Page with the No Bull Challenge. I wanted to say a few words.
On behalf of the Great American No Bull Challenge, I'd like to congratulate Christy and Nick on their video being selected as one of the 15 finalists in the No Bull Challenge. They have proven teaming up together, we can all make a difference and put an end to bullying and cyberbullying. I am so excited that somebody from Effingham County was chosen and will be in California with me. Christy and Nick are about to take an adventure of a lifetime. I am so honored that I get to be a part of it. Being a national spokesperson for the No Bull Challenge has been such a privilege into getting to know and working with Sean and Nicole Edgington, Zoe Oz, and Zach Beach, along with the committee members. It has been such an honor, and I'm so thankful, I am so thankful I was able to be part of it. However, I could have not done this alone. I've also teamed up with a few people, and I would like to thank them. Tony Lucy, owner and chief of instructor at Tony's ATA Black Belt Academy, and certified prevention specialist in the American Taekwondo Association. Whenever I am unavailable to be able to speak in somewhere, I know I can count on him, and he will always go to fill in my space to help educate others on bullying and cyberbullying, along with spreading the word about the No Bull Challenge. To the Effingham County Sheriff's Department, thank you so much for all your hard work that you do for our schools and helping promote the No Bull Challenge. Effingham County is so fortunate to have such a great SRO program, and they will all do a fantastic job in keeping our schools safe so that we are able to focus on our education. To Jody Coleman and Taylor Coleman for all the help and support they have given to the No Bull Challenge, walking up and down the streets at parades handing out flyers. To Michelle Lloyd, Judy Bingman, Deborah Stoker, and the State 4-H office. Thank you for teaching me the value of leadership skills and always striving to make the best better. 4-H has always been my safe place, and 4-H has allowed me to become the person I want to be, to realize I can make a difference in my world. We are also thankful for the Effingham County Board for proclaiming Effingham County No Bull County. We are the first county in our nation to be declared a No Bull County. I am still working on getting Illinois to be the first state to be proclaimed to be No Bull state also. Once again, congratulations to Christy and Nick. We wish you the best of luck in California. You have both made Effingham County proud. Thank you.
I think we have a statement from the city council, is that right? Is the statement you'd like to?
The county board?
County board, I'm sorry. County board.
I'm just happy to be here, and I acknowledge Paige and Taylor and everyone who's been involved in this No Bull Challenge. And I am happy to say that, as Paige mentioned, that we are the first county to proclaim the county to be in the No Bull Challenge. So we are working to get this through the state so that the state can proclaim the same thing, to be the very first state. So we do have a copy of the proclamation, and we're very happy to be a part of it.
The state senator has a statement he'd like to make.
Yes, I am not the state senator, but I am Austin McCarter. Kyle McCarter is my father, but he's in Springfield right now, and he has a statement for you. Very proud of you, but he wanted to say a couple words. He said, "I apologize that I am unable to attend since I am in session in Springfield. I wish I could be here with you today. I want you to know that I am supportive of the Great American No Bull Challenge. Bowling has no place in our schools or our community. We need to respect others despite our differences. It is important that every student is reminded daily of the great potential they have as they use the gifts God has given them. Let me remind every student at Effingham High School that you have a purpose and God has a wonderful plan for your life. If you ever doubt that, just come to me and I'll remind you of that. I'm proud of the leadership exhibited by Paige Logan and Christy, Idleman, and Nick Pellman here today. Keep up the good work. You are the kind of leaders
Mr. Lewis,
the
please
next
call
generation
1137.
will depend on to bring prosperity to our communities, our state of Illinois, and our great nation. Thank you.
I'd like to personally thank everyone for coming out on behalf of the state and local governments, as well as obviously Paige for representing the Noble Challenge nationally with everyone here. I just want to say really quickly a short statement. It's been an absolute blast to work with Christy and Nick. They have been two of the most fun, inspirational people to work with. We had a great time kind of just co-opting on this. I'd like to thank Joe Fabry for kind of presenting the idea to us and bouncing around ideas, kind of sitting in this classroom. But I just want to say these two guys deserve everything they get, and I'm just happy that I could be a part of it and help out. So without further ado, Christy and Nick. You guys have a statement you'd like to, I know I'm putting you on the spot, but I'm sorry. They didn't know anything about this. They thought this was something completely different. So they're very unprepared, but you guys will be fine. Just say what's in your heart.
And Nick, you were a big spearheader of this, so why don't you just kind of talk a little bit about where the idea came from? And I know we talked a lot about it in class, and then you and Christy teamed up and really just went to town on this. Why don't you just kind of talk about the inspiration, and then Christy, you kind of step off on it.
Well, I actually found out this from a friend of mine who was at a college and they had a flyer for it, and he got me to find the website for it, and I talked to Mr. Fatherly and Mr. Huber and a bunch of other people about it and started getting to work on it, and found Christy and KL, and we got an idea and we just went with it.
Yeah, anywhere from me laying at the bottom of a swimming pool with weights strapped to me, filming this film underwater, to KL and Nick and me spending 8 hours in one day editing this film, many 8-hour evenings at his house. I think that we all put our passion for film into this movie and made it something positive, and I'm so proud that we got this done and we can see it on the website, and it looks awesome, so thank you guys.
Thank you.
So with that, I guess, is there any questions you guys would like to bounce off of us that we can answer for you? I know somebody has something.
How does it feel?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it feels good to have it done. Like when you're looking at it on the editing software on the Mac, you're like, when is this thing gonna be done? And you put everything into it, but once you burn it and see it actually on the website, it's like big weight off your shoulders.
What's the inspiration for your story? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Because it is different than a lot of the other ones on the web.
Sherry Lux, please contact Mr. Waltman, Sherry Lux, 1279. Thank you.
KL actually, came up with the metaphor for, holding somebody underwater, comparing it to cyberbullying. And then me and Nick kind of played off of that, like how we could make it come to life, because, that's like a really hard concept to, a metaphor is hard to put on a movie, so.
And then we started figuring out that KL has underwater cameras, and we went around trying to find a pool to shoot it at.
Oh, and actually, I just want to jump in here and thank Draves and Vicky Draves. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to do this. They closed their pool down and held it open late just for us, so we could plot 15 kids into a pool and make them look like they were drowning our star, Andrew. So, thank you to her.
Who can talk about what happens next?
Well, that's a very good question. We know that the film will be shown in San Francisco at the Noble Film Festival event where 14 other ones, 15 including ours, will be screened. And it's actually a pretty large event. The Oz family, Dr. Oz and his family, Paige will be there. Some other pretty big stars. Actually, Paige might know a little better about the stars, but we'll be screened, and then we'll will be informed that night as to what we win. They have several categories: best acting, best documentary, best film overall. Obviously, is what we're hoping for. But they had documentary, acting, directing, cinematography, all sorts of stuff. So we'll know a lot more then, and that happened July 21st in San Francisco.
Don't forget, we get tickets to Alcatraz Island. I'm excited for that part.
I'll tell them also, because they get kind of, it's a swank event, so two of them get it, what do they get to do?
Well, with that comes 2 tickets to a VIP event, which includes all of the stars I mentioned. And you can help me fill in a little more of the blanks on who all will be there. Remind me.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of different celebrities that will be there. We do have a list, but I can't remember off the top of my head because there's so many different ones. We were working on Lady Gaga to be there because she does have a non-bullying type. It's called Born This Way, so we've been working on her, and we've been trying to get through her on our Facebook, Twitter, everything, and so we have a whole bunch of celebrities there. And there's so many different cool prizes. There's like a $10,000 production deal. If you do win the best overall, there's like iPads you can win. There's so many different cool ideas and prizes that you can win.
And I know Nick is most excited. And what are you most excited about if you get a chance to win?
New camera.
Yeah. There's a GoPro in the package, which is actually what we shot with. For the underwater, and that's part of the winning package. So as soon as he saw that, his eyes lit up. He's like,
Well, it's a black tie affair, chauffeured limo to the event. They have a VIP event afterwards, so they're going to be treated very nicely.
Yes, there's a legitimate red carpet with all sorts of all the glitz and the glamour. So.
Yep.
All right, well, after a 7-second awkward pause, thank you so much for coming out and supporting us, them.
Thank you, everybody.
And we really appreciate it, and we couldn't have done it without you guys, the community, helping us out. We're still going to need your help, but we thank you so much for what you've done for us so far.